Hi guys, welcome to day 15. Okay, awesome. So we are halfway through. Um, Today we're going to do more of a flexibility practice. So pretty gentle for your Monday. No, nothing crazy strength-wise or anything like that. So we will start in a little bit of a different pose today. And hang with me on this first one. So we're going to come up to our knees. You're going to tuck the toes under, and we're going to come into a toe squat, or this is also called broken toe pose. Don't worry, you're not going to break your toes. So toes stay tucked, and you might need to, help the toes out a little bit, especially that pinky toe. And you're just going to sit back on your heels. Encouraging you to kind of sit with this, so it's not going to feel like a lot at first, but we'll be here for a minute or two, so it's going to feel a little bit more intense. If at any time you need to lighten up, just sit up a little bit. Or you can always untuck your toes if you just absolutely cannot tolerate this. So go ahead and come on down and set your body weight kind of back on your heels. Sit up real nice and tall, lengthen the spine. Okay, and then we're going to bring our arms up to the sky. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, cactus the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Okay, so I just puffed my belly out. I want you to pull the belly rib cage back in. Keep a tall spine. Good. Inhale, bring the arms back up. And then exhale, find that back bend. Good. Inhale, reach up. Eagle arms. Let's bring the left arm under the right. Wrap the arms, palms intend to touch, or you can grab opposite shoulders here. And go ahead and round the head down. Press forward with the forearms. Kind of stretching that upper back. One more breath. Okay, inhale, reach back up. And switch sides. Right arm comes underneath the left. Good, so you're probably feeling this in the toes now. Hang with me, just a few more breaths. Round that spine, top of the shoulders. Good, inhale, come up. And then exhale, let's bring the hands down. Untuck the toes. And I like to tap my toes, tops of my feet, back of the mat a little bit here. Good. So you probably don't stretch your toes a lot. So there you go. Okay, we're going to stay in this tabletop here for just a second. Walk the fingers forward, or the hands forward. Keep the hips lifted and come into your puppy dog pose, dropping the head, forehead down. Keep the arms active and reaching forward. Take a breath in, breath out. And then we'll walk it back up. We'll come into downward dog. So tuck the toes, lift those hips up to the sky. Okay, before we get to settled here, I want you to step the right foot forward just a little bit, maybe step the left foot back. Bend the right knee and draw the left heel towards the mat. All at the same time, you're pressing that chest back, pressing down through the tops of the palms. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right, switch. So step the left foot slightly forward, step that right foot a little bit back. Press the right heel down towards the mat, bend the left leg. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, go and come back to your regular downward facing dog. Feet hips width distance apart. One breath here. Breath out. All right, bring that right leg to the sky. Bend the knee and stack the hip open. Inhale, lengthen the right leg. And then step the right foot outside the right hand, lizard pose. Bring that left knee down to the mat. Okay. So we're going to stay here. I would suggest staying on the palms or the knuckles here. We're going to take 5 breaths. If you want to take this deeper, maybe scooch the back leg back. Come onto the softer part of the knee so that you're off that knee bone. And you can even roll onto the pinky edge of this right foot, kind of pressing that right knee open. Good. A few more breaths. So you'll see me on my knuckles a lot. If you can't bring your palms flat, I have had a wrist injury, so this is a little more gentle on my wrists, always an option. Gives you a little more lift. Okay, from here, go ahead and start to slide the right foot back. We're going to come into a tabletop. From here, we're going to turn the fingers to face your legs, forearms facing out, and we're just going to rock forward and back. Okay, one more breath. All right, come back to a regular tabletop, point those fingers forward, and then extend the right leg long behind you, tuck the right toe under. So the same thing here, we're going to rock forward and back a little bit, press back through that right heel, so you're stretching out that right leg, and you can even hold this if you want to press down through the palms of the hands and kind of use that as resistance to deepen the stretch. Or you can continue this rock. All right, from here, we're going to cross the right leg over the left, stepping the right toes out to the left. Okay, drop the right hip a little bit. And then kind of bend to your left. Okay, stretching out the right side body. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, come back to center. Now you're going to step that right foot out to the right side of your mat. If you can, plant the sole of the foot down on the mat. And then we're going to take those rocks. So forward and back. One more. All right, from here, stop in your table. Keep that leg extended out to the right. Go ahead and walk the hands back, and you're going to sit up on the left leg. From here, let's bring the right hand down the right leg. Reach the left arm up and over towards your right. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, stay here. come up through center. Let's bring the right arm to the sky. Reach the right hand down the back. And then bring the left hand up the back, reaching towards that right hand. Lift the chest. If the hands connect, great. No worries if they don't. Keep the chin lifted high. Good. Elbows as close to the ears and that right arm. And then the left arm, keep it tucked into the body. Good. Go ahead and release this back out. And we'll walk back out to our tabletop position. Extend the right leg back behind you. Okay, listen up. We're going to drop that right hip. You're going to roll onto your seat and face the back of the mat. I know, tricky. Keep the right leg long and cross the left foot over the right. Okay. So we're coming into half shoelace. If you took yesterday's yoga class, we did this. So keep that right leg long. You're going to extend the left foot over to the right and try to get that left knee on top of the right here. All right, sit up tall. And then exhale, start to walk the fingertips forward. So just like we did yesterday, you probably do not need to fold very far to start to feel this through your hamstrings, IT band, and that right hip there. One more breath. All right, inhale, lift up. You're going to bring the right hands behind you, twisting towards the right. And then you're going to roll over and step back to a downward facing dog. Okay, everyone still with me? If you're not, just come to downward dog. Okay. So here we're going to pedal the feet up and down, just keeping the feet where they are this time. If you find a sticky spot, just stay. Okay, and then let's bring the left leg up, bend the knee, stack it open. Inhale, left leg long. Exhale, left foot steps outside of the left hand. Right knee down, lizard. Okay, set it up. Scooch that right knee back if you need. Okay, I'm going to stay on my palms. I suggest this since we're, we haven't done a ton of movement yet. So, but if you want to come down, you can. Take 4 more breaths. I want you guys to, while we're here, to check in with this left knee. So it should either be right behind the ankle or right over the ankle. Try to avoid bending that right knee in front of the ankle here. And that's why we scooch that right leg back. One more breath. Okay, then we're going to come into our tabletop. So swing that left leg back, left knee meets the right. This time cat-cow, so let the belly fall. Inhale, look up. Exhale, around the spine. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. One more. Inhale, cow. I just lost a bobby pin. Exhale, cat. Good. Inhale, come to center. Okay, we're going to extend the left leg behind this time. Tuck the toes And either rock forward and back, or you can press back through that left heel, press away, away from the top of the mat with the palms. This is a really good way to stretch out the calf. Good if you walk a lot or you're a runner. Maybe you're a weightlifter, maybe you're doing calf raises. Anything, really. Okay, one more breath. Okay, and then we're going to cross the left leg over the right, step the left foot out to the right side here, and then drop the left hip a little bit, and you're going to bend the body to the right. Kind of making a half moon shape, curve through that right side of your body. Okay, and now come back to center. And then we're going to step the left foot off to the left. If you can, plant the left foot down on the mat. Okay, and then go ahead and rock forward and back here. Okay, so the more you press the foot into the mat, and think about pressing down through the pinky edge of that left foot. When you lean back, if that foot's down, you're going to feel this outside of the calf. So getting all angles here, and then of course your hamstrings and that inner thigh. Okay, stop through center. Go ahead and sit up on that right knee. Keep the left leg long off to the side. Left arm down, left thigh, reach the right arm up and over to the left. Okay, inhale, come to center. Stay here. We're going to bring the right arm under the left. Oh no, that's not what we did. I'm so sorry. Let's bring the left arm up to the sky. Reach the left hand down the back. Reach the right hand up the back. So your tricep stretch, a little chest opener here. Palms do not have to touch behind you. Keep the chest lifted. Left elbow as close to the head as you can, and that right elbow stays pulled into the body as well. One more breath. Okay, go ahead and undo this. Come back out, walk it hands down. Okay, step the left foot to the back of your mat. And then same thing here. So we're going to drop the left hip down, so you're rolling to your left side. Come onto your seat and turn around to face the back of the mat. Left leg long. Cross the right leg over the left to start. Okay, and then we're going to find our half shoelace pose. Left leg or right leg extends out to the left. Try to get your right knee on top of the left here as much as possible. And then start to forward fold. Let me just pause, a few breaths. Okay, go ahead and lift up. We're going to roll, bring the hands, twist to the left, bring the hands behind you, and then roll back forward and come back into a downward dog. Breathe in, breathe out. All right, from here, walk it to the back of the mat. Bend the knees, grab opposite elbows. Ragdoll pose. Gentle sway side to side. Okay, and then drop the hands, walk it back out. Downward facing dog. Right leg high. Inhale. Good. Step the right foot between the hands. Keep that left knee lifted. Runner's lunge. Fingertips stay down. And just take those rocks forward and back here again. Okay, stop center. Left hand down, right arm to the sky. Let's find a big twist open. Exhale, right hand down, inside the right foot. Side lunge, so bend the left knee, walk it to the back of the mat. Right leg long. 2 breaths. And your hands can be on the mat. You can bring your hands to prayer. Press that right heel down into the mat. Okay. Inhale, come to center. We're going to bend the right knee and then rise up to warrior 2. Kind of a big transition there. Since we're working on flexibility today, see if you can scooch that right foot forward, bend a little bit deeper into this right knee. Press the right knee open towards the right side of your mat. So the knee tracks over the second and third toe. Good, and then straighten the right leg. Reach that right arm up and back. Reverse triangle. Triangle pose. Right arm down, left arm to the sky. Open up the chest. Lean into that left shoulder. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, inhale, lift up. Rebend warrior 2. Reverse warrior, flip the palm, right arm reaches back. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down to the mat. Good, and then lift that left leg to the sky, standing splits. Okay, so it's today, instead of kind of kicking that left leg up and rolling the hip, keep that left hip down, flex the back foot. Good. So we're more focused on this right leg lengthening today than the height. One more breath. All right, as you exhale, bend the right knee. Left knee comes all the way down to the mat outside the right foot. And you're going to sit back. Good. Onto your butt. Okay, we're going to keep this right leg bent. Bring the right hand behind us, left arm to the sky. Exhale, twist to the left. Okay, so stretching that right outer hip, getting a little flexibility in our spine. Okay, go ahead and come to center. Take a little counter twist to the right here. Okay, and then swing both legs back, right leg first, left foot steps you back into your downward dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Left leg up, inhale, bend the knees, stack open. Exhale, left foot steps between the hands, right knee stays up. A few rocks forward and back here. Okay, right hand stays down, left leg comes to the sky, inhale. Bring the left hand down inside the foot and lunge to the back of the mat. Right knee bends, left leg long. We hold. Good. Press that left heel into the mat. That's going to intensify this stretch for you, make it a little more active. Okay, and then come to center. Bend the left knee, warrior two. Scooch that left knee forward if you can. Open up the arms wide. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, left leg straight. Reach the left arm up and back. Inhale. Triangle pose. Left arm down, right arm to the sky. 3 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. All right, inhale, come back up, warrior two. Bend the left knee. Good. Okay, flip the front palm, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down to the mat. Float the right leg to the sky, standing splits. Draw that right hip down, flex the back foot. So your toes, as best as possible, should try to be pointing down to the mat. Lengthen out your left leg. Take one more breath. Okay, and then bend the left knee. Draw the right knee behind the left foot all the way down to the mat. And we'll come to sit down, keeping both legs bent. The left foot is over the right this time. Left hand back, right arm to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. We twist left. 3 breaths. Okay, come to center, inhale, little counter twist to the right, and then come back to center, swing both legs around, back to your downward facing dog. Good. Breathe in, and breathe out. Okay, inhale, come forward, plank pose. Drop the knees, lower all the way down to your belly. Okay, from here, you're going to stretch out the quad a little bit. So you're going to come onto the right forearm, keep the chest lifted. Once we get into this, if you feel like you can bring the chest down, you can absolutely do this. This is a little bit more forgiving way to get into this. Okay, so keep the right leg long. We're going to bend the left knee. Bring the palm back to grab for your foot. And we draw the heel towards the glute. Okay, if you're not able to grab the foot, that's okay. Just bend the knee towards the glutes. As you breathe into this, maybe you start drawing the chest down, as I mentioned. One more breath. Okay, go ahead and gently release that, and we'll switch sides. So come to the left forearm. Bend the right leg, reach back for that right foot, and start to draw the heel towards the glutes. So for me, I like my elbow up into the sky, kind of rather than dropping my elbow down. I'm going to come on down a little bit, 2 more breaths. Okay, gently release this right here. Okay, and then we're going to do one more for the quads and then a nice big back bend here. We're going to take a bow pose. For this, you're going to bend your legs, keep the chest lifted, reach back and grab for both feet this time. So the outside of the feet is probably most accessible for most of us. If this is enough, you're going to stay here with the head down. If you'd like to take this further, hug the thighs inward. They don't have to be touching, but I want you to think about squeezing a block between your thighs rather than letting those knees splay open. And then as you take a breath in, lift the chest, kick into the palms of your hands, and those legs will lift as well. Draw your shoulders together behind you. Take 3 breaths. Okay, slowly release. And just bring the little arms behind you. Bring one cheek to the mat. And just let the body rest on your mat. All right, from here, we're just going to roll onto our backs. So rolling over, hug the knees into the chest, wrap the arms around the legs. Gotta give yourself a tight squeeze. Right, and then we're going to find Shavasana. Legs long, arms down by the side. Just let the body relax. And you have a few moments here in silence and stillness. Okay, if you would like to stay, please stay longer. I'll close this out from a seated posture. You're welcome to meet us there. If you're seated, inhale, reach the arms up, connect the palms. Exhale, draw the hands down to your heart. Let's take one more breath in. Breath out. And we bow forward in gratitude for this practice. Namaste. All right, thank you everyone. I will see you all tomorrow.